Welcome to vlog number 5.
Is it vlog number 5? I think 6.
Oh.
Or more. We've done quite a few now. I feel like we should just stop
really?
counting.
Oh, okay. This week we're going to talk about something very important. We're going to talk about some of the greatest musicians of our time that's unfortunately passed away this year, 2016.
3 amazing legends. Obviously, most recently Leonard Cohen. We had David Bowie pass away, and also Prince. So we thought we'd make a video as a tribute to them.
They've literally shaped the music for us how it is today, haven't they?
And also in so many different ways.
Yeah.
All 3 of them are
completely
so different.
So David Bowie was actually born in London, and you said he released his first album in 1967.
Yeah, 1967 was his first one. Which is weird because I didn't think he went back that early. Because I know my big thing of David Bowie is thinking of glam rock.
And also his most famous persona, his double person, Ziggy Stardust. He wore makeup, he had red kind of longish hair. And one of his very known things is that he had that star on his face. But I think that's what made him the power of pop. That's what made him...
It got people talking about it.
Major, didn't it? Some of the hits though he's had. My personal favourite.
Go for it.
Life on Mars.
Life on Mars is my favourite as well.
But also, Let's Dance.
Oh yeah, so cool.
Put on your red shoes and dance the blues.
But we say goodbye to a true legend in David Bowie. I think that so many artists will have him on their list of people that they look up to and who started their music career and stuff
He will definitely go down in history of one of the best artists.
The legend that is Prince. This was a very sad one. Every time I'd ever see Prince live or just on TV, it was so apparent that he was just the most amazing performer. He kept himself very media quiet, didn't he?
Yeah.
You wouldn't see him a lot on TV or doing interviews.
And actually one of the reasons for that is because he was Jehovah's Witness.
I think everyone remembers his Super Bowl appearance when he did Purple Rain, which was one of the, I think probably the best Super Bowl performance I think I've ever seen. Interesting fact about Prince, he's still got enough material out there to bring out an album every year for the next 100 years. Prince's music is something that will never age.
No.
So I think that's the same thing with all these artists. And I think me now listening to Prince when I've listened to stuff since he's died actually, which is always a shame when an artist dies and that's what takes you to listen to them. I think that's what took me to listen to Michael Jackson properly.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. And now I love him. And Prince is definitely, I think, one of those things, and I think now I'm older, I think I love his music. I think it's brilliant.
Some of his most famous work has been When Doves Cry, Kiss, Let's Go Crazy, and obviously Purple Rain, which I think is probably the song that the common people know. And then unfortunately he passed away April 21st, 2016. And
then the most recent death, sadly, who we lost last week, Leonard Cohen. Completely different legend in his own right. Originally a poet, wasn't he? And the reason he came to do music instead of doing poetry was because he was not in a very good state financially. So he thought that he could
becoming a folk artist in the United States.
He thought that he'd make more money by doing it that way. So he was like, I'll just become a singer-songwriter and make more money. He was signed by John Hammond. Do you know that?
Oh no.
The famous John Hammond, which is interesting from early days when he first started, obviously being a folk singer. He was instantly compared to the likes of Bob Dylan.
Fun fact: in high school, he was a cheerleader.
I mean, obviously being a poet, the main thing with Leonard Cohen was definitely not the voice or anything, but his lyrics were great. He spoke about such political things and, I mean, sexuality and everything, all that kind of thing. So different to artists nowadays. Okay, so famous songs that you might know from Leonard Cohen, obviously stuff like Suzanne and Famous Blue Raincoat and Bird on the Wire, other songs like that. Obviously, but his most famous song, which I'm sure everyone knows in some form or another, is Hallelujah. So it was released in 1984, and he sung it through his entire tour in Europe in 1985, but never actually made any success. Do you know the first time I ever heard that version? The first time for me. You're saying Shrek.
With Shrek?
Yeah, it was massive in Shrek. But the one I knew was from Jeff Buckley. I love that version, and I think that was because that was one of the first things I learned on guitar. Yeah, I mean, his version is just him sit by a piano, and it brings in a choir in the background. I heard it was. I think it's brilliant,
super cool. I actually covered Hallelujah.
Oh, interesting.
Sang it on
stage. Can we put a clip of it here?
No.
No. So sadly, Leonard Cohen passed away on the 10th of November last week at the age of 82. They are 3 amazing legends in their own right. So the Bataclan reopened again in Paris after the horrible attack last year. Sting reopened it. He said how the people that passed away this year or previous year would never be forgotten, and then he included all the amazing artists that's
unfortunately passed away this year, including David Bowie and Prince and Leonard Cohen.
Well, that was our video and our tribute to the three legends, Prince, David Bowie and Leonard Cohen. Hope you liked it.
Yeah.
And rest in peace, those guys. They are amazing, true legends, and it's very sad that we've lost them. But
we will never forget them.
But they will be remembered forever, won't they?
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.